Hello, I'm Charlene of the Rainbow Frequency, and today we're going to do a Pick a Divination Tool reading. Now, you may choose one or multiple or all of them if you like. I personally look at divination as you can come to the table for what we would call a haiku, which would be a very short and sweet message. You can come for a poem, which will be a little bit longer. I mean, poems can vary in their lengths as well, but you can have a short story or you can have an epic novel. So you choose, it's up to you. So first pile, runes. Second, bone casting bag. Third, tarot. And fourth, oracle. So without further ado, we'll go into the runes. And I always ask, generally, what do I need to know right now? So here we go. Going into the runes. What do we need to know right now from the runes? And I just shuffle, pushing them back and forth in my hands, and let them fall out. And then you read them from right to left. Yes. But again, everyone is free to do how resonates for them. So I'm not going to show them to you because they're backwards when I show them to you. So first rune, we got the rune of journey, but we got it in reverse. So the rune of journey is known as Raidho, or I've kind of studied both sides of runes, and I have both names in my head floating around, so bear with me. This is why I just go to the book. I cannot find it. Where are you? I wish I had both books in front of me so I could give you all the names, but we can't do everything all the time, can we? Okay, so anyway, Raidho, Journey 123 in reverse. Alright, so this rune is about a journey, communication, union, or reunion, but in reverse. Receiving this rune reversed puts you on notice to be particularly attentive to personal relationships. At this time, ruptures are more likely than reconciliations. Effort will be required to keep your good humor. Whatever happens, how you respond is up to you. The requirements of your process may totally disrupt what you have intended. Hoped-for outcomes may elude you, and yet what you regard as detours, inconveniences, disruptions, obstacles, and even failures and deaths will actually be rerouting opportunities, with union and reunion as the only abiding destinations. And I'll just say sidebar, death could be literally death, or figuratively a death of self, old ways, habits. Then we go to the rune of joy, 108. This rune is a This rune is a fruit-bearing branch. The term of travail is ended, and you have come to yourself in some regard. The shift that was due has occurred, and now you can freely receive one jo, one ho, not exactly sure how you pronounce it, whether they be in material gain, in your emotional life, or in a heightened sense of your own well-being. This is an alchemical moment in which understanding is transmuted from knowledge. The knowledge itself was a necessary but not sufficient condition. Now you can rejoice, having been carried across the gap by the will of heaven. Joyousness accompanies new energy energy blocked before now. Light pierces the clouds and touches the water, just as something lovely emerges from the depths. The soul is illuminated from within. At the meeting place of heaven and earth, the meeting of the waters, there is a new clarity which may call for you to renounce existing plans, ambitions, or goals. It is proper and timely that you submit, for one ho is the rune of restoration of the self properly aligned to the self. So what you've previously had to let go of or be redirected from is a blessing in disguise. And then we end with 102, the rune of defense. Iwas. As we are tested, we fund the power to avert blockage and defeat. At the same time, we develop in ourselves an aversion to the conduct that creates stress in our lives. If there appears to be an obstacle in your path, remember that even a delay may be beneficial. Do not be overly eager to press forward, for this is not a situation in which you can make your influence felt. Patience is the counsel of Iwas. Nothing hectic, no acting needy, or lusting after desired outcome. This rune speaks to the difficulties that arise at the beginning of new life. Often it announces a time of waiting for a spring to fill up the water, for fruit to ripen on the bough. Perseverance and foresight are called for here. The ability to foresee consequences before you act is a mark of a profound person. Avert anticipated difficulties through right action. This rune is saying, for even more than we are doers, we are deciders. And once the decision is clear, the doing becomes effortless. Receiving the rune Iwas, you are put on notice that through inconvenience and discomfort, growth is promoted. This may well be a trying time. Certainly it is a meaningful one. As the wood of the yew tree becomes the bough of the spiritual warrior, so the obstacles on your path can become the gateway to a new life unfolding. Set your house in order, tend to business, be clear, and wait on the will of heaven. So, right hoe in reverse. I guess I can show it to you. No. Well, this one's backwards, but there we go. It's hard to show you. My finger's in the way. And okay. So now, if you're coming to this reading when I'm recording it, we are very literally in a period of waiting and watching and wondering what's going to shake out, as we probably always are as human beings to a certain degree. So just know it's not happening to you, it's happening for you, as best as you can remember that and hold the faith, you know? So next pile, we'll go to the bone casting bag, which is a compilation of found objects and a few bones. All right. Oh, they're all jumping out. Let's shuffle first, guys. All right, stop it. All right. What does pile 2, or what do we need for this reading right now? All right, there we go. First, we got this bottle of spirit, which has been coming out for me quite a bit. Then we got this key, and then we got this coin, which literally is Canadian, but we'll take it for multiple things. Okay, so this is, to me, fairly clear. So, spirit, your connection to spirit, is the key to abundance. Now, okay, you are a vessel. You know, your human body, you're a temple, you're a vessel, you're a conduit, you're we are mostly made up of water, which is conductive of electricity or energy. It's important to drink water so that you can channel the information that flows through you from spirit better. Being in nature, horned animals, their horns are thought to be antennae or receptors to the higher frequencies or to heaven. So it's just really go within, connect to that divine wisdom, and listen. I will tell you, no matter what it is, it's all about faith. Faith in yourself, faith that there's a divine plan, faith that it will all work out, faith that no matter what, you will meet the circumstance, do what you need to do, and move forward. Is key. You can be resistant to the knowledge and wisdom that you hold within you, ignoring it, ignoring the red flags, ignoring the nudges. You can do that your whole life. Or you can unlock yourself. As frustrating as it is, it's true. All the answers that you seek are within. As a Reiki or shamanic healer, I am just a tool to help you heal yourself. I am just a guide to help guide you to the information that you hold within. And we create our own abundance. We are the gift. Everything we need, we hold within ourselves. It's a matter of perception with everything. It's not easy, not at all, but at the same time, don't expect it all to be external. Moving on to Tara. Now, shuffling can help remove energies and clear your deck. I also sometimes will knock them together for good measure. I do what feels right. But my heart, my feeling is my strongest of my gifts at this point. All right, bottom of the deck. Queen of Wands. First card, Chariot. Knight of Wands. And Hanged Man. Perspective, perspective, perspective. All right. Queen of Wands, bottom of the deck. This is all about coming into your sovereignty, coming into your power, putting yourself on your rightful throne, going after what is your birthright, following your intuition. The wand suit is about passion, manifestation, spirituality, spiritual growth. So this is you really coming into your abundance. This is you coming in to yourself. We're here as beings, as souls, to live for ourselves, and ideally to remember and pursue our soul purpose with the hopes of achieving it in this lifetime. That's my personal thought. So we're being called to remember who we are, what we are, why we are, and what we're here to do. Chariot, you're in a position for new beginnings, to move forward, to go after your dreams, to bring to fruition what you're pursuing. This is a person who is in the chariot. Like, I kind of think of Cinderella getting into her pumpkin stagecoach and the fairy godmother is whisking her forward in her destination to her calling, so to speak. So imagine this is you. Step inside your stagecoach, sitting there knowing that you are being led and propelled forward by your higher consciousness and the divine source, and trust and allow them to redirect you towards your true calling, towards your castle in the sky, towards your happy ever after, towards the new opportunity that you need to grow, whatever it is for you. The obstacle is that you have to move forward in a new direction. Knights are the champions, the action energy, going forward, slaying the dragons. I personally love dragons, so let's say befriending the dragons, befriending the shadows, working with them, putting past behaviors, mindsets behind them because they've slayed them, and they're going boldly forward into new terrain, unfettered. And the result is a new perspective, which, again, if you're coming to this when I'm recording it, a new perspective, a new way, a new existence, personally, I'm so ready for it. So, let's leave this Piscean age behind us, the turmoil, the conflict, and it's not going to be over like that in a night, but at the same time, let's move forward to cleaning house, to tidying it up. We'll move to the oracle cards now. To setting things to right, setting things to harmony, to having the future that we all want, where we can each thrive and flourish as our own unique individual selves, doing what we've come here to do, not what we should do, not what we think is expected, but what our souls, our hearts are yearning for, because that's what it's about. Not being in the cubicle, paying the taxes, going through the motions like little sheeple. It's about carpe diem, seize the day, live, 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 be your best self. To me, that's what it's about. All right, so I'm going to just pull out random oracle cards because that's what they say. Hedgehog, doll, endurance. This card speaks of, see all those little quills? Those are their receptors. You are uniquely made, designed with a variation of ingredients, parts and pieces, and each of them are vital and necessary for you to really succeed, thrive, and flourish in your environment. So use all of what you got, be authentically yourself, and go forward boldly knowing that your boundaries are there to keep you safe, your emotions are there to keep you safe. Feel them, acknowledge them, and work with them. Doll. Tap in, reconnect, heal if you need to, your inner child. We've gotten so serious, we've gotten so scared, so caught up in how hard it is to be an adult, when really we need to all heal our inner child, that sense of security that we all, on a basic level, crave to be loved and love, to have community, to have connection. And right now, and we're going further and further into this polarization. You don't think just like me, I'm going to cast you out. And it feels awful. So let's all go back to the lessons of kindergarten. Do unto others as you would do unto yourself, the golden rules, because at the end of the day, it's very simple. We're here to be unconditional love, divine wisdom, and spiritually powered beings. Last card to wrap it up, we got Anna Akhmatova, Endurance. You know, this is the phoenix rising from the ashes. This is healing ancestral wounds, ancestral karmic debts, freeing ourselves from curses. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day. The mess won't be cleaned up lickety-split. However, it takes endurance, dedication, and perseverance, and a whole lot of love to keep going and to do it for yourself, for your past loved ones, and your future loved ones. You know, let's make this lifetime, this era that we're all in, let's make it count. Let's heal ourselves, and let's heal the entire multiverse. Who's with me? I do offer personal readings if you're interested. I also offer various energy balancing services to help nurture your inner child, grow your personal abundance, reclaim your magic, cut and dissolve and, I just kicked you, heal the cords that you might have attached yourself with, or, you know, all sorts of things, because it's not very simple. Everyone's uniquely different. So some people, through traumatic experiences, have an emotional residue left behind from the trauma. So we will do a cleansing to clear away this residue, or what we call energetic parasites. Anyway, I have many things to dazzle and entertain you with, or help you any way I can. So I'm here for you should you want to work with me. And just know that I am putting a whole lot of love, best wishes, and good vibes out there to help you succeed, because we're all in this together. So all love, be well holistically, inside and out. We got this. We're in it to win it.